What's good, Reubellion gang? Gang. What's good, guys? Welcome to my live stream. This is Are we back? Are we good? Can you guys hear me now? Technical difficulties. How's the sound? Are we okay? Let me know. What's good to everybody in the chat? What's good to Diza, Diva, you made it. Ren, what's up, Ren? How's the sound now, guys? How's the sound? Working? We're good to go? Okay. Is the camera working? Can you see me moving? Everything working? Alright, I wonder if I can get my resolution up a little bit more. I think I'm okay. I think it'll be okay like this. What do you guys think? Good morning. Well, good morning for me, guys. It's actually the morning for me. It's 10:48 a.m. 10:48 a.m. Yes, sir. Thank you to everybody who showed up. Perfect. Okay. I know my resolution could be a bit clearer, and you could probably see me a bit better on camera. It'll probably be more HD quality, but I think it'll probably slow down the internet, just because my internet really sucks. Trash where I am. Can I just tell you that? But we are here live. We're here live. So at least you guys can, you know, see me and hear me, and we can start. So we got Diva in the cut, we got Diza, we got Rin. And Rin, by the way, man, look up the song that I told you in the chat. It will encourage you, man. I've been there, okay? I've been there. You will make it through. I encourage you. Not only that, but let's talk about the awards, okay? Let's talk about the awards. We've got so many things to talk about. Alright, I got my iPad here so I can go over everything. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody that came to my Instagram live yesterday. We were live on Instagram for the Billboard Music Awards, and you guys saw my dad was there as well. You guys know him from my YouTube channel. He's a guest on my YouTube channel, and he was there watching the award show with me. And you guys actually had an amazing time. We had an amazing time. It was just a vibe, you feel me? It was lit. It was super lit, and I had a good time. I was quite surprised how much of a good time I actually had. Diza said, I like your hair and outfit. Oh, thank you, Diza. Thank you. It's nothing too much, nothing too less. You feel me? Just a bucket hat and me. Diva said, I was working so I missed it. That's okay. You know, no problem. I understand that sometimes you people, my supporters, cannot make it. I understand that. I do get it. Diza said it was super fun. Yeah, it was super fun. It was super fun, and I think my dad was kind of surprised that he enjoyed it as well. You feel me? You feel me? I know you feel me, Diza. I know you do. But are we ready to talk about the awards, guys? Are we ready? Rin, did you watch the awards yesterday? Did you watch them? Let me know, buddy. Let me know, buddy. I feel you. You feel me? Okay. Let's begin, guys. We're going to talk about the awards. I'm going to give you guys my real reaction and my real review on the awards for each person, each artist that was awarded last night, and also the performances. We're going to talk about the performances and what happened, and the Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande upsets that happened last night. Diza said, I love your dad. Yeah, my dad, he's a vibe. He's a whole vibe. And, you know, you just never know what's going to come out of his mouth. And I think I've said that a few times, and it's just amazing, you know. It's amazing that you guys have really received my dad in a authentic way. Diza said, yep, we're ready. Okay, let's do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get into it. Now, bruh, this award show was actually entertaining, which is surprising. I was kind of surprised how entertained I actually was, to be honest with you. It was pretty cold. It was pretty cold. Diva, or is it Diva or Diva? Is it Diva or Diva? Let me know. Let me know. You said your dad is awesome. That's what's up. He is a musician too. Funny you say that. Funny you say that. He actually used to play bass, guitar, back in his younger days. But I guess you could say he was like a musician, yeah. I'm just trying to get comfortable here. I might have to put another pillow behind my chair. On a random side note, guys, it is actually election day. Well, actually election day is tomorrow, but it's the election day leading up into the elections for my country for a new prime minister, but most likely looks like we will be having the same prime minister, which I'm not one to get into politics. I mean, I'm here for entertainment. I'm here to entertain you guys. I'm an entertainer, so I don't really want to touch on politics too much, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I am going to be going to vote later on today. Yeah, it's like that. Is it Diva or Diva? Diva, oh, okay, it's like Diva. Got you. You said he has a really good ear for singers. He does, and he always pulls me up, you know, when I'm doing a cover song or when I'm working on music. I kind of take it to him, and I get his fresh ears to listen to it. And because the thing is, as a singer, you can kind of get so used to hearing yourself all the time that you kind of don't hear a different perspective when you're recording a song. So it's good. It is good to have somebody else with fresh ears listen to you and be like, yo, bruh, you need to change this, you need to change that. I'm hearing a little this, I'm hearing a little that. And they can change it up. You know, give you, well, I can change it up because of their point of view. You know, I can know what to fix. And that's special. So He does have a good ear for singers. He has a good ear, yeah, Diza said. Sounds alike. It does sound alike, Diva and Diza. Whoop, go Jacinda. I'm gonna say no comment. Diva. Diza said, yes, voting is important. It is important. It's a very important thing, and to be honest with you, I didn't really know who I was gonna vote for. I still don't really know. It's gonna be a last minute decision, and yeah, I'm not gonna say too much more about that because, like I said, I don't really want to get into politics, but I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about what I am doing today after the live. Now, Reubellion gang, come closer. Let me tell you a secret. Actually, no, I won't tell you a secret. But what I will do is try and keep this live stream to 2 hours, guys. 2 hours. How do you feel about that? Fam, how do you feel about that? Because we usually go about 4 hours. You know how we do. Reubellion gang, you know how we do. We go overboard. And I like that. But we've got to keep it to a certain time frame. By the way, guess what? I should be getting the Mariah Carey memoir book either today or tomorrow. I went to the local bookstore and my name's on the list and they're gonna call me up when it has arrived. But yo, talk about being way behind. New Zealand is just way behind. OMG build-ups, laugh out loud. Diza said, sounds good. It sounds really good. I just know he is off the old school. The old school what? What do you mean by that? Oh, here we go. We're talking about American elections. If I lived in the US, I'd vote for... Okay, shh. Let's not talk elections. Wait, what? Sorry, I just think she's amazing. Anyway, back to you. What were we talking about? What were we talking about, guys? Oh, Jacinda. Right, yeah, nah. We don't have time for that. Let's get back to me. Nah. I'm just playing with you guys. I'm just playing with you. I like to tease you guys sometimes. Yes, we love to talk. We do love to talk, Diza. We do. It's what I do, you know. It's what I do. I think everybody knows that. Diva said, I've shared your live to my Facebook. That's cold. Thank you. That's tough. I appreciate it. Thank you, fam. Thank you. Off rip, I'm ready to talk about these awards now. I know I'm building it up and it's kind of fun. But we're going to talk about it. Oh, yes. I got my book too and got the last one as Australia has pretty much sold out. Have they sold out? You have got to be kidding me, Diva. You have got to be kidding me. I know they were setting up all the posters and all the... like the book stand for the Mariah Carey book at the local store. They had all the posters of Mariah Carey all around the bookstore, and it's like, you know, it's really becoming like probably one of the main books that will sell out when they finally get the book. That's why she's like, would you like to be on the list to get the book as soon as it comes in? And I was like, yes sir. And so she put me on the list, and she will call me up when the book arrives so I can get the book, so I can get my hands on the book straight away. Yo, what's up, Jonathan? Jonathan the Arianator is here. Hey, Ruben. Hey, Jonathan. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get the book, finally read it, and know all the tea about what went on in Mariah Carey's 30-year career. I'm just looking forward to it. No cap. But we're gonna talk about the awards, guys. Chill, be calm, it's gonna happen. Just relax, we don't have to rush. We take our time. I'm not gonna even touch the Joe Biden topic, we're not going there. So you got your book, Diva got her book. Daza said, shush, yeah, shh. Jonathan said, hey Jonathan, hey Daza. Hey guys, by the way, thank you for coming yesterday. Thank you for coming yesterday, Jonathan, to the my Instagram live with my dad and featuring my mother in the background. If you guys did not realize, my mother was actually there, but she didn't want to be on camera. She is not a, how can I say, social media personality. It's not what she does. But she was there. Dad was there. You guys saw Dad. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me, so the rest of the Reubellion gang know that we're live right now. Jonathan said, what's the book about? Different eras? No, well, yeah, it is about that. But no, Jonathan, it's about so many things. It's about her, I think it's broken up into 4 sections. So you've got like early life, then the early career, then you've got like the emancipation. Oh no, the glitter era, and then you got the emancipation and the freedom from there. So many things. I'm just excited to read the book. It's probably the first book I've been excited to read for a long time. Obviously I need to read the Bible more often, but reading the Mariah book is something that I'm looking forward to. You feel me? Diva said, get the Audible as well. Oh yes sir, I mean yes ma'am. I'm definitely going to be getting the book of the Audible. I have to. I mean that's the only way that I can listen to the book with the Audible in my ears. I have to. The Audible is amazing the way she tells it. And I heard that she does sing as well, which I need that in my life. Diza said it's about Mariah's life. Yeah, basically. Jonathan said, oh okay, thanks Diza. Diza said she has went through some hellish time as a child, but because Ruben hasn't got the book yet, I won't talk about it here. Yeah, that's right. Thank you Diza. Jonathan said, oh wait, Diza said, not until we all have read it together. Yeah, how far have you read the book so far, Diza? How far are you along? Jonathan said, will you get it online or in person? Oh Jonathan, just before you came on, I was just saying how I'm going. Actually last night I went down to the local bookstore and put my name down for being one of the first people to get the book when it comes into store, because New Zealand is actually way behind right now, and it's only just getting here now. And so the lady at the bookstore put my name down, and she is gonna call me when it comes in. And I'm excited. She said it may be today or tomorrow, so I'm excited to finally get the book. Yes, I will post it on my Instagram story so you guys can watch me or know that I've got the book, and I will be reading it. The quintessential amen, say man. Amen, say man. What's up? I feel the same. I want to read the Audible with the book as well. I'm surprised you haven't already, the quintessential. By the way, guys, please welcome the quintessential to the Reubellion gang chat. Live chats. I feel like I need something. I needed water, a drink, a beverage. I could have needed maybe like a frozen Coke or something like that, maybe. You know, I just feel like I need something to drink while I talk about the Billboard Music Awards. My reaction. My honest reaction. Now, I was going to do some actual reactions today, but obviously, like I said, I have to go vote after the live. So, my dad is not available right now, but we are going to be posting more videos coming soon. Excuse me, coming soon. So, in the meantime, we're live. We're talking about it. Did you guys have fun yesterday on the live on Instagram? Okay, let me scroll back up. I'm missing your chats. Diva said, yep, but I don't want to say much like Diza said. I cried a few times. My mum had to listen to the Audible and she's finished it now and she started it again. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna cry too. You know? I need some tissues, I think. I don't think I'm ready for it. Diza said, I finished it by 6 hours the day I got it on the 9th of October. Yo, that's dedication, Diza. I don't think I'm gonna be able to read it that fast. I don't think that I can do that. I really want to soak it in. Diva said, my mum wasn't a Mariah fan, but now understands her after the book. And see, that's the thing. Now the general public really understand Mariah Carey a lot more. She's not just a diva. She is the diva. And in the best way possible, you know? You feel me? You feel me? Diza said, yes, the quintessential, I also cried. Lambs, I don't want to cry. Oh, that song, I don't want to cry. I was just thinking of that. Jonathan said, imagine if she calls you during this live. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Jonathan? What do you mean, imagine if she calls you during this live? Buddy, what are we talking about here? Hey, quintessential, Jonathan said. Diza said, so let's wait so Ruben can read it first and we can maybe react to it together. Good idea. That's a actually smart idea. Thank you, Diza. The quintessential said, I will, maybe, when the time is right. Yeah, and it's all about timing, my brother. Brother, it's all about timing. Diza said, I had the Audible and read the book. God, it is a must for all the lambs to read. Facts. Facts. I know I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna enjoy every moment and I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be a grown man crying. Can you imagine that? The quintessential said, I always think of that song. I was happy to hear her sing it live back in 2016. Did you go to the Sweet, Sweet Fantasy World Tour? The quintessential. He said, hey Jonathan. Diza said, maybe he is talking about Mariah calling you. I'm not sure. Let me scroll down the chat. Diva said, smart idea. I know, lambs, you guys come up with smart ideas. And the Reubellion gang, you guys are smart. Because I feel like if you guys are following me, you must be intelligent. It kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. Jonathan said, the lady from the bookstore. Oh, yo, yeah, absolutely, man. Imagine if she did call me right now, dude. Imagine if she called you during this live that you can get the book. I know, man. I'm excited. Imagine if she did do that. I would freak out. I'd freak out. Diza said, of course, the lady at the bookstore. Diva said, okay, so with the awards, I had a little skim through YouTube, but I didn't bother because I knew Mariah was not attending. Laugh out loud. Now, how did you know that she was not attending? I never heard that. I never heard that. I never knew that she was not going to attend. You feel me? You feel me? The Quintessential said, I went to the number ones to Infinity show back in June 2016. Would that not have been the Sweet Sweet Fantasy Tour by then? I'm pretty sure 2016 was the Sweet Sweet Fantasy Tour. I think the number one to Infinity show was 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Does anybody know? Just thoughts in my head. Thoughts in my head. Alright guys, let's talk about the awards. Let's get into it. Okay. So, to start off the show, last night we had Kelly Clarkson, Pentatonix, and Sheila E. Now they performed the Whitney Houston version of Higher Love. Now I was not live on Instagram by that time. I came on a little later, a little bit after that. But when I did see her performance, I thought, Kelly, you did that. You did that. She really, really did that. What did you guys think of Kelly Clarkson's performance of Higher Love? And I'm going to go through all the performances, my opinions. I want your opinions too, guys. Please feel free to let me know. I know, obviously, I'm hosting this, but I want to hear you guys. I want to know what you think. Please don't feel like you can't say something, or you feel afraid or scared or something. You know, whatever it is, just talk to me. Talk to me. I'm not scary. So let me know what your thoughts are. Then I'm going to talk about the awards, who won each award, and what I thought. What went wrong with the Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande snubs last night? Shocking. BTS, Taylor Swift. We've got so much to talk about. We've got so much to talk about. And I'm going to give my overall thoughts of the show. The awards show. Diva said, cause I just know if they're... Hold on one sec. No. That's not the key right there. Okay, we're back. Diva said, because I just know if there's a lot of her being advertised leading up to it, then I know she won't attend. Just my observation throughout the years with her nominations. Very smart. Very smart, Diva. Jonathan said, the overall summary of the awards show, scam. I hear you, Jonathan. I hear you. The Quintessential said, she actually extended her tour another extra year from summer 2015 to 2016 fall. Yo, I didn't even know that, Quintessential. Thank you for providing me with that information. Diza said, Kelly was great. She was the first performer and the host of the show last night. Pentatonix and Sheila E were amazing too. They were. So we're going to get into the performances, guys. Let's talk about them. I want to know your thoughts as well. Diva said, fraud Jonathan, laugh out loud. I agree with you though. Well, we have this ongoing conversation about the Grammys being the scammies. The scammies. That's tough, but it's kind of true. It's kind of true when you really, really think about it. So, shout out to Kelly Clarkson. She did an amazing job hosting last night. Then she obviously performed Higher Love, the Whitney version. The Quintessential said, Kelly is amazing as a host. I love Doja's performance. It gave me Naughty Girl vibes. Somebody else said that, actually. Somebody else said that to me. Anyway, we're going to get back to Doja Cat. You know, I had people coming for me saying, why are you calling her Doja Cat? Well, number one, it's my accent, my New Zealand accent. And number two, it just rolled off the tongue easier for me. But now that I think about it, now that I've been schooled on the situation, now that I say Doja Cat, it actually does make more sense. Anyway, we'll get into that. Diva said, I love Kelly. Thank God she's a lamb. True. Factual. That's cold. The Quintessential said, for real? Who said that? I believe it was somebody on my Instagram live last night. I believe so. Then we had Sia perform, guys. She performed the song Courage to Change. Strong performance. I kind of feel like maybe her vocals are getting a little bit tired. No shade. Don't forget that song that she's famous for, Chandelier, is vocal suicide, basically. I should know. I've tried to sing it myself, and pretty hard. I mean, obviously it's hard for a dude to sing that song, obviously, number one. But yeah, you need to have a lot of control over your registers to be able to sing that. But decent performance of Courage to Change. I see you, Sia. I see you. Did you guys see that performance? Diza said Kelly is a lamb. She has loved Mariah since 1990. I can see that. Jonathan said, what's everyone's favorite MC album? Good question. Well, obviously for me, you know what mine is. Daydream. Duh. Yeah, basically. Daydream. What about you guys in the chat? Everybody let Jonathan know. Now, Jonathan, from memory, I believe your favorite Ariana album was... I know you like Thank You Next, but I think it was Dangerous Woman? Or is that your second favorite? I'm trying to remember. Diza said Daydream. Diva said, my favorite MC album is Butterfly. We love Butterfly. Then Daydream. Music Box. Then the Rarities. It's funny you say the Rarities, because obviously it is a compilation album of all of her rare tracks, unreleased tracks, but it's actually a compilation album. It's not actually a studio album. So Caution was her last studio album in 2018, and then her next studio album won't be until she releases one hopefully next year. But the Rarities was so big and it went to number one, so because of that, people look at it like it's a studio album when it's actually a compilation album. There's a difference, and that just shows you it's so big anyway that it's considered an album, an actual studio album. Jonathan said, I totally agree, Diza. Yeah, me too. Daydream for the win. Jonathan said, nice ranking, Diva. I love it. Yeah, we found out recently that Jonathan and myself actually have a similar ranking. pretty close, pretty close. Diva said thank you. Jonathan's one of my young guns. Diva, he's 16? Turning 17 soon, bro. Let them know, bro. How old are you? I always try to remember. I know it's 16, I think. Diva said, it's a timeline, that's why I love it. Yeah, I love a good timeline. Jonathan said, my top 3 are Daydream, Music Box, and Emotions. Yeah, I mean, pretty much for me too, except mine goes Daydream, Emotions, then Music Box. And then the Emancipation is pretty high up there as well. And E equals MC squared. Diva said, it's a timeline, that's why I love it. Yo, what's up, David? What's up, David? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing, man? Thank you for coming, brother. We got David in the cut. Everybody welcome David. David. Shout out the host. Amen. Say, man. Shout out to you. Diza said, in 2021, Glitter will have the 20th anniversary. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is the 20th anniversary of the iconic Glitter soundtrack. And I believe she's releasing a vinyl, like a vinyl version of Glitter, and the new studio album in the works, and a movie about her life. Yo, somebody said that Zendaya would be an amazing person to play Mariah Carey in the movie, at least for the first half of the movie when she's really young and skinny. I mean, you think about it. Zendaya is quite thin, and Mariah was really thin when she first started, remember? And I believe that Zendaya is mixed race or biracial, I think. So she will be able to, you know, play the role as Mariah Carey. Obviously she won't be able to sing like her, but she will be able to maybe lip sync to Mariah in the movie. Some people said, well, actually Mariah Carey should play herself in the movie. Yeah, that's a good idea. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it would be better if somebody else played her. I don't know, but Zendaya is one of the names that are being considered for the movie. So I'm excited about that. Because we know Zendaya can really act. And how sure are you about the new studio album, Diza? How sure are you about that? Jonathan said, my top 3 Ariana albums are Thank You Next, Dangerous Woman, and Sweetener. Yeah, I knew Dangerous Woman was definitely in there. Hi, David. Diza said. David said, hi, Diza. Jonathan said, hey, David, welcome to the live. By the way, guys, I forgot to mention, Jonathan is my moderator in the chat today. And so he moderates the haters, the trolls, the profanity, whatever goes on that needs to be moderated. He's the man on the job. I have a lot of other moderators as well, about 10 other moderators that are not here right now, but Jonathan is the one that is moderating right now. I will be considering to give moderation duties to more of you guys as we get to know each other, as I can trust certain people, because Jonathan proved himself worthy a long time ago, and so other people have to prove themselves if they would like to be a moderator on my channel. David said, fine host, I just woke up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Diva said, hi David, my first live watching too. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. We're going to get back to the awards, guys. You know how we go on a tangent. We're going to talk about the performances, the awards, the highs and the lows, the wins, the losses, everything. We're just talking right now with the Reubellion gang. David said, this is my second time. Yeah, this is your second time being here, David. Thank you for coming, man. And thank you for the likes, guys, on the live stream underneath. Thank you for that. David said, the first was with his dad. Yeah, my dad, we had a live when you guys got to meet my dad. You will see him more on the channel, probably in the next video. I'm still working on my Chris Brown podcast, a lot of editing, ranking Chris Brown's albums from worst to best. And yo, I was going off yesterday just to see him nominated at the awards, you feel me? I was like, hey, there's my guy Breezy, and I kind of had the feeling he wouldn't win, but then you just never know what can happen at these award shows. Just like what happened. You know, we were surprised yesterday, so 1 second. Anywho, Zendaya is a great pick. Yeah, she is a great pick, and she has curly hair. I believe that she could make it curly for the early years of Mariah's career, and she's a good actress, strong. I haven't actually watched Euphoria. Do you know that one, Jonathan? I haven't watched that, but apparently she's lit in that one in particular. Diva said, sorry to go off topic, but has anyone noticed that Loverboy Firecracker version in the beginning, where she sings Do Do Da Da, is the same melody to J-Lo's I'm Real chorus? Trust me, it's uncanny. I would say it probably would be Diva, because there's a whole thing that went on with J-Lo and Mariah Carey with the I'm Real remix. Samples were stolen, things happened. So yeah, you're probably right, and I think you are right actually, because I know that did happen. But I want to read the rest of the story in the book. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? Diza said Mariah was talking about it in a recent interview. She is working on new songs in the studio. Yeah, I believe so. So I thought maybe a new studio album will see the light next year. Maybe it's for the film. Yeah, I'm not sure. I really need a new album. It's been too long since Caution, you know. Diva, Jennifer Lopez stole Mariah's version. And there you go. There you go. The truth is the truth. The facts are the facts. Can I tell you? It is what it is. Jonathan said, for her new album, what number album is it gonna be? Jonathan said, her 16th album, I believe. 15. I think it's her 16th. Is it her 16th album, guys? I'm pretty sure, because I think Caution was her 15th album. Diza said she talks about it in her book. Yeah, I know. I had the feeling she was going to talk about it in the book, so I'm looking forward to that. Diza said it's her 16th album and it's titled MC16. Well, yeah, it's titled MC16 for now, until we actually get a title, just like Ariana Grande 6 or AG6, you know, same kind of thing. They would just put the number of the album in front of the initials. So like for me, my first album would be RW1. We're excited for RW1. Hey, I like that. I like the sound of that. That's hard. It's hard. Jonathan said, okay. Diza said Jermaine Dupri will produce some songs with her. See, I feel mixed emotions about Jermaine Dupri. You know, I do really appreciate what they have done together. I just feel like, yeah, they could do a few songs together, that's cool, but I loved it when she worked with super young producers on Caution. Skrillex? Was it Skrillex or Diplo? One of them she worked with on Caution. You know, Ty Dolla $ign. Who else did she work with? Pooh Bear. Shout out to Pooh Bear. He works a lot with Justin Bieber. So she worked with a lot of different younger producers, and it really gave the album fire beats. She also worked with not YG. I was going to say YG. She did work with YG in the past, but not YG. Mustard. She worked with DJ Mustard on With You, that song, and I believe he sent her the beat, and she made the song out of the beat. And, you know, I just think her working with younger producers really gives it a new sound, you know, and that's the thing. Her voice can go with any type of production. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like a timeless voice that can go with a modern beat, you know. That's why I'm excited for the Ariana Grande and Mariah Carey and Jennifer Hudson collaboration. Obviously this one will be a Christmas collaboration, but imagine if Reubellion gang, Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande do their own song together. That is a, you know, normal radio song, not a Christmas song. Imagine the young production, imagine the young sound, imagine how lit that would be. And I know it would be dope. It just would be dope. Them together, the two voices, the young production. It'll be cold. It'll be cold. You know, I'm saying it'll be cold. It'll be cold. But yeah, shout out to Jermaine Dupri. You follow Jermaine on Instagram, Diza said. Okay. Jonathan said, what was y'all's favorite? I like that, Jonathan. I like how you said y'all's. What's y'all? Very country of you. Very North Carolina. Wink wink. What's y'all's favorite MC era aesthetic? Oh, well, I love the Emancipation, because that was like the first time we'd really seen Mariah be very tanned. She was, that whole era, she was just glowing. She had glowing skin. She was just very embracing her urban roots, embracing that brown and black side of her. And it was good to see her just tanned up, you know, and she just transformed her look. And I think the Emancipation of Mimi was just a vibe. And she had the long curly blonde hair. It's the first time we've seen her hair that long. She started wearing hair extensions and having long flowing curls. Just that whole aesthetic was amazing. And the album cover was fire. I remember I saw I think it was a television show where the photographer who actually took the photos for the Emancipation of Mimi album cover, he had a little TV show with his wife, I think, and he shows how they were taking photos for the Emancipation of Mimi for the album cover, and he was like directing her how to look, and obviously she really embraced the black side of her, and she had gold all around her and black, and everything was just, yeah, it was cold. What else? Obviously I love Daydream aesthetically as well, because she was very light and bright and daydreamy, as we know. Not to sound corny, but you know what I mean. Not to sound corny. Very, very basic, and I don't mean basic in a bad way. I mean, I probably shouldn't say basic. There would be a better word. Simple is what I mean to say. Simple clothing, you know, nothing too much going on. No, hardly much any jewelry, hardly any diamonds. Just very clean looks. You know, just like how I kind of dress. Very clean, very like, although I have another side to me, but very classy is what I'm trying to say. I think classy is a better word. Very classy, and even though I know at that time she was kind of forced to cover up a lot from Tommy and people like that. You know, Tommy Mottola, the ex-husband, he didn't really like her showing too much skin and things like that. But she still managed to look, you know, beautiful. I mean, obviously she looked beautiful, but I mean, she was able to still have a bit of leg out from time to time, a little bit of cleavage, you know, things to kind of just a little bit of arms out, sometimes a little bit of a little slit on the side to let her leg come out, things like that. So I love the Daydream era. Also, I love the Emotions era because I love the album cover of her in the desert and the hair is blowing in the wind. Emotions, I love that. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I love that album cover. So I love her curly hair days when she was just young, skinny, wearing tight little skirts, and she just had the curly hair. I love that. I had a crush on her, guys, so, you know, I was actually attracted to her, if you don't realize. Also, I loved what other era did I like? I love the beauty of Music Box because she had nice ponytail hairstyles and then just beautiful lipstick, and face was just made up perfectly and just cute, and just leather, a lot of leather outfits. I just loved that whole look. Butterfly, don't even get me started on Butterfly. I love the Butterfly era. Honey, the music video, she came out, she had her short white little mini skirt and bra top on, and she just had her brown hair. It was like a new red brown color we hadn't seen before. She like changed it up to like this reddish color, like deep brown, red, burgundy color. Beautiful, tanned legs. That aesthetic, that the whole beauty of Butterfly era was just beautiful. She was just so flawless in that time. Some other eras I didn't like as much aesthetically. Rainbow's not really one of my favorites, although I can appreciate it aesthetically. The debut era was a little bit stale for me in terms of the aesthetic we're talking about, the looks. Merry Christmas, I love the Merry Christmas era. She had a lot of ponytails at that time, curly ponytails, and her hair was kind of changing to a lighter color at that time. And she had these cute little tops and outfits and boots. I love that era as well. And she had like little headbands she'd wear and things like that. Just a cute time. Super cute. What else? Charm Bracelet, she was pretty, but not one of my favorites aesthetically. Obviously, I said the Emancipation, I love that. E = MC squared, I love that era because that's the era that I really got into Mariah Carey, because I was in high school at that time and she was the vibe for me at that time. And I just love the purple, no, sorry, let me say it properly, lambs. The pink yet lavender color scheme that she loves. I love those little tight, I think they're called bodycon dresses or skirts that she used to wear at that time, and she'd have like a skinny amazing body at that time, 2008, and I just love that kind of like golden hair she had at that time, and she just had a lot of like diamond bracelets on, and she was just shining at that time. I just love her glow. She was just glowing because she was just got married to Nick Cannon. Touch My Body was #1. She was just, they lit up the Empire State Building for her for the success of the album. It was just so much about that era aesthetically that I like. And the sunglasses she used to wear at that time, and the sunglasses from the Emancipation era, they were the two-tone ones. I love that. Yeah, so just everything about 2008 Mariah was everything I wanted. Sparkly. It was like a sparkle. Memoirs was good. Not one of my favorites, but it was good. The Memoirs era. What came after that? Merry Christmas to You, the second Christmas album. Well, I mean, she was kind of pregnant around that time, so that's, pregnant. And then we go into the Me I Am Mariah era, the Elusive Chanteuse. Not one of my favorites aesthetically. But then Caution came along. Yeah, I like Caution. Caution was definitely a return to form for the aesthetics. You know, that dress at the, was it the American Music Awards outfit and the Billboard Awards? All the different outfits from the Caution era. I love it. The blonde, curly, light face. The Golden Globes. The Golden Globes outfit, guys. When she was at the Golden Globes in 2018. Yo, bruh. Sick. 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 I loved it. I love that outfit. I love that aesthetic. You can tell I'm a fan, obviously. I know I'm talking a little bit too much, but yeah, I love it. I love it. So yeah, those are my favorite aesthetics. To answer your question, Jonathan. Let me scroll back up. I know I gave you a long answer, Jonathan. You know how I go. You know how I go. Diva said, yeah, Diza, we pretty know the same things with Mariah's entire career. Hearty, true lambs we are. I know, right? Factual, facts. Diza said, true, maybe it's time for a change to work with younger people because music is always changing with the time. Yeah, I think she did a great job of doing that on Caution. You feel me? Rin said, just came back from the conference. Oh, how was your conference? Diza said, yes, her voice is timeless. No cap. Jonathan said, hey Rin, welcome. Yeah, Jonathan and Rin, you guys know each other. Hi, Jonathan. Diza said, I hope it's a Babyface produced Christmas song with Ari and Jennifer Hudson. Well, who knows? I guess we will find out. But we're excited about that. I know the Arianators are definitely excited too. Because it's a cool moment for Ariana, to, you know, work with her inspiration, you know, someone that she looked up to. So it's an amazing thing. Diva said, I'm a vocal trainer, so I love the era with Butterfly lyrically. Oh, lyrically, off tops, one of her best. Yo, the way she mastered her melodies, climax, and her runs on the other songs, only lambs would know, is no question one of her best work. I agree. Off rip. I agree. It's tough. It's such a tough album, and I mean that in a good way. Dope. Diza said, what is aesthetic? How can I describe aesthetic? Can you guys describe aesthetic for Diza? She's not sure what it means. I think I'll be here all day trying to describe that to Diza. Diva said, I wonder if she's ever going to work with Walter Afanasieff again. Afanasieff, I can't say his name properly. I have the feeling probably no. I think they've kind of had their day, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you guys miss him? Yeah, they did some good work together. Diza said, I hope so. They're still friends. They left on bad terms, but back in the day they left on bad terms. But I think they have talked and are friends now. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Walter mentioned he felt really bad leaving Mariah back in the day, but he couldn't do it anymore. He was caught in their fight between her and Tommy. Okay, don't tell me the details from the book, remember, Diza? Diza said, so Jermaine took his role, or was it Randy Jackson? That I can't answer. I can't answer that question, Diza. Let me scroll back. Diva said, yeah, I remember that too, Diza. So sad. Jonathan said, I really like the rainbow and glitter aesthetic. Oh, okay. That's surprising, Jonathan. That's surprising. I mean, I do, you know, appreciate the rainbow era. I think she's like really cute in that time period. You know, with the like ponytails and stuff like that she had coming off to the side and different looks that she had. And just very rainbow vibes. Yeah, I like it. It's not my favorite, but I do like it. And the glitter aesthetic. Yeah, the glitter aesthetic was cool. It was definitely a throwback vibe. Like, you know, I put glitter in its own category because it's just so separate for me. But in a good way, I mean. Like, that's its own aesthetic, and I just look at it like that, you know. It's beautiful. Diza said, yeah, so sad. He is really a nice person, humble and incredible musician. Yeah, absolutely an incredible musician. Walter did produce a song on Glitter, Lead the Way. Did he produce that? I didn't even realize that. So he worked with her in 2001. Jonathan said, I love the Lead the Way. Yeah, we love Lead the Way, guys. Jonathan listened to Glitter, guys. I forgot to tell you, lambs. Jonathan had some free time, so he listened to the Glitter album, finally. And he loved Lead the Way. He loved Never Too Far, thank God. I was hoping, Jonathan, low-key, that you were going to enjoy Never Too Far, because I love the violin intro in the beginning. It's everything. It's everything. It's the violin for me. It's the violin for me. For me. Lead the Way has a 25-second long note. I know, it definitely does. And it ends on a high whistle. Blows your mind. Blows your mind. Diza said, Ruben, we're off topic again. I know. Look how we always get off topic, guys. We've got to get back to the award show. Okay, guys, we've got to get back to the award show. Sorry, guys, we're getting off track. We've got 1 hour left. Let's get into it. We do get off track, guys, if you're joining. Thinking, what the freak is going on? Okay, hold on. Diva said, oh yeah, the awards. We always get off topic, guys. Diva said, I love Rainbow too. I wasn't a fan of the I Am Mariah era. I thought the production... Yeah, it was, you know, everybody has different moments in their career that are not their highlights, but at the end of the day, it all brings together a beautiful body of work. Body of work. Diza said, yeah, she may work with them again, you never know. Jonathan said, it's okay, you give me a long answer, that's me with Ariana. Yeah. Yeah, Jonathan, no cap. I know. We stay lit. What can we do, man? We've got to get back into the awards, guys. Hold on. Diva said, honestly, I love GTFO. I don't love the profanity side of that song, but I do love the beat, the production, and most of the lyrics. Yeah, I like that song. Yeah. My dad loved the production on that. When he first heard the song, he's like, yo, what is this? I was like, that's Mariah Carey. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah, man. He was like, wow, it sounds so fresh, so young. I said, yeah, I know. Was that Diplo or was that Skrillex? I know it was one of them that she worked with on that song. Diza said, I love Caution. It's a new era. Skrillex and Pooh Bear. Yeah, that's right. It was Skrillex. The guy that worked a lot with Bieber as well. Even Timbaland. Yeah, I love the Timbaland produced track. Anything Timbaland does is just heat. Straight heat. Heat! Diva said, appreciation of beauty. So appreciate her beauty of work. Whether the image, the material, the songs, etc. Yeah, whatever it is, just appreciate her beauty. It can be the music, the image, the look. For me, it's everything. You know, I've just always loved everything about Mariah, because the thing about Mariah is that she always has shined. She's shined bright. You know, some stars, they get a bit dark, or they go a bit evil, or they just look weird. She's always been bright. It's always just been a bright light. Nothing ever changed. So even when she had her downtime in the Glitter, look at the Glitter album cover, she's still smiling, shining, looking up. You know, it's like there's still always hope there. That's what I love about it. It's a positive outlook, and you guys know that I always have a positive outlook. I will never give up, you know that. Diva said, in response to Diza, yeah, that's okay, I understand what you're saying, my friend. Diza said, I like the song she did with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Yeah, off rip, I enjoyed that. No worries, babes, Diva said to Diza. I love you guys. I love you guys. Diza said, I have a question before we get back to the 2020 Billboard Music Awards, my reaction. Yeah, what's your question? Why do you think Mariah prefers black people to work with than white people? Ooh, now we're taking it to race. Even though she works with both, I just noticed she has more of a black people around her. Well, I mean, let's be honest, Diza. Mariah Carey is black. Obviously, she is white passing for the most part, but she is biracial, but she is obviously one drop black. So she has black heritage. And so, you know, it's no surprise really that she does collaborate with you know, African American people. I mean, it makes sense. You know, that is who she is as well. It's a side of her, so it's not really surprising to me. Diza said, not that I have anything against that. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. It's all good. We love everybody. Look at me. I'm biracial. I'm half and half. You've seen my dad. Need I say more? And obviously my mum is white. So, you know, I'm mixed and biracial, whatever you want to call it. And it's a beautiful thing. Jonathan said, oh yeah, the awards. Yeah, let's get back to the awards, fam. Fam, we got off topic. Let's get back to the awards. Yeah, the award show. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Ruben. It makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense. All right, guys. So let's get back to it. We've got about an hour left, and then I'm trying to keep the lives to like at least 2 hours because, like I said, I have to vote today because it is voting day for our new Prime Minister, which will probably be the same Prime Minister. But anyway, that's what we got to do. Vote. I got to vote. It's so weird that the New Zealand election is the same year as the American election, and ours is tomorrow. And then when is the American election? Is it like a week or so, or a couple of weeks? No, it's November, I think. Is that right, guys? Diza said, oh, you're beautiful, and your dad too. Thank you. We're all beautiful. We are. That's good, because I have an appointment in an hour. Skin clinic. Okay. Alright, let's get into it then. We better hurry up. Reubellion gang, here we go. So we talked about Kelly Clarkson, Pentatonix, and Sheila E. opening the show with Higher Love by Whitney Houston. Then we had Sia perform Courage to Change. Now we had Kane Brown, Sway Lee, and Khalid perform Be Like That. Now I don't know if you guys had heard that song before, but I actually had heard that song. Off rip, I liked it. I actually liked that song. And it seems to be a lot of songs that Sway Lee is on are fire. Jonathan said the American election is on November 3rd. Okay, November 3rd. So not too far away. So it's kind of like around the same time. But yeah, shout out to Kane Brown, Sway Lee, and Khalid. They had performed Be Like That. Did you guys see that performance? Okay, guys. Now, this performance kind of took me off guard. I was surprised. Alicia Keys performed Love Looks Better. Alicia Keys performed that, and when she first came on the stage, you guys remember from the live stream, I thought she looked like Nicki Minaj from like 2015 with the wig that she was wearing. I was taken aback. I was like, what is going on here? It's like she's trying to, I don't know, appeal to a younger audience maybe. I just didn't know what was going on. I had never seen Alicia Keys with a wig like that, a wig on her head. Great song, great performance. I was just shook. I was shook. For lack of a better word, I was shook. What do you guys think about Alicia Keys, her performance? I do have personal opinions on Alicia Keys, but I don't think I should say. But shout out to her, H-E-R. She's definitely holding it down nowadays. Gabby Wilson, I believe, is her real name. She looked like an Egyptian princess. She used some Egyptian symbol. Did she? I don't remember seeing that part. But yeah, Alicia Keys performed. And then we had Luke Combs, Better Together. He performed Better Together. No comments on that one. I don't have any opinion on that. It's like indifference, you know. Oh yeah, she looked really different, Jonathan said. Yeah, she looked way different. I don't know what it was. It was just like a reinvention or something. A reinvention, I don't know. Maybe it was just for the performance. Like, obviously, don't get me wrong. I really respect what Alicia Keys has done in her career, especially in the earlier days. But now, not so much for me. I still respect her, but I don't really listen to her music anymore, if you know what I'm saying. But full credit to the iconic career she had in the early years. Diva said, I'm not a fan of her that much vocally. But that's just me, Alicia Keys. Yeah, she's good, you know. I mean, I would never put her in the same category as Mariah Carey, but she's still a good singer, and, you know, good at piano and songwriting and things like that. But yeah, that's all I'm probably going to say about that. But I love her songs, you know, the ones that I know. Diza said, yeah, me either. I mean, I just feel like she's not as popular as she used to be. I mean, maybe that's just me. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like she's that popular anymore. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Like I said, I still respect her though, and what she's done. It's just is what it is. I know what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Then we had Post Malone and Tyler Yahweh. Oh, that's who that dude was. We were asking, who was that guy performing with Post Malone, because he performed Circles first, and then I sung along with him. Well, on the Instagram live. And then we had the song Tommy Lee, and that was the rapper, or the rapper Tyler Yahweh that was with him. Remember, we were trying to figure out who was that dude that was with him? Tyler Yahweh. Let me click on his name, actually. He's 25, and he is a hip-hop rapper, signed to Epic Records and London Entertainment. Okay. Anyway, that's him. So that was a good performance. I like Circles. Circles is probably my favorite song from Post Malone, to be honest with you. Also, his song that he had a while ago called Candy Paint. I love that joint. I mess with it. No cap. And another song he had with Justin Bieber a few years ago. I can't remember how that song goes. Well, I remember it in my head, but I can't remember the name. What do you guys think of Post Malone's performance last night? Jonathan said, yeah, I didn't know who that was. Yeah, Tyler Yahweh, his name is. No, you're not wrong. She's not as famous as in the early 2000s. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying. I feel these days artists now don't know how to hold up their longevity as an artist the way Mariah does. Yeah, I know. I mean, you think about it. Here's a thought. Who else is still famous and on the charts and having #1 albums that was a popular artist in 1990? Nobody. There's nobody from 1990, the year that Mariah Carey came out as a singer. All those people that were on the charts when she came out, none of them are here. None of them are charting. None of them are popular. They're still alive and they still have, you know, tours and things, but none of them are still, you know, in the minds of young people. None of them are doing what Mariah Carey does. Mariah is the only artist that's still relevant from 1990. The rest of them are unfortunately not popular with the young kids, and Mariah Carey is the only one from that year all the way to now, 30 years later, still popular, massively popular. So it just shows you she really has known how to stay relevant and have a long career. And I actually think that's down to her music. I think her music is what, I mean, there's many reasons, not just her music, but I think the music is definitely probably the number one thing that's kept Mariah relevant, is because her songs are timeless and they're so catchy and they're so full of life. People just love them, and I think there's just something about it. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the main thing, I think, why she's still relevant at 50 years old, and she still looks like she's only in her 30s, and she's been well preserved and really looked after herself and her looks. So, you know, that also helps her still stay looking young. And yeah, I think that's kind of, does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense, Jonathan? Do you know what I'm saying by that? Diza said Mariah and Celine are the only one that has had longevity since the 90s and in the same league as the Babs, Barbra Streisand. Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, Barbra Streisand, like, you know, we respect what she's done, but she's not popular with young kids. Do you get what I mean? Like Jonathan's generation, they probably barely even know who Barbra Streisand is, and if they do, they're not listening to her music for the most part. Am I right, Jonathan? Not popular. Still amazing, but just not popular with this generation. Do you get what I mean? Celine, unfortunately, is not popular with the younger kids either, but Mariah is. Mariah is because she's also hip-hop, she's also trap, she's also R&B. Mariah has so many sides to her, and I think that also helps her stay popular now, you know? She's the only one that really is still here, you know? Spot on, Ruben. Yeah, that's right. See, Diva? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Diza said Mariah's songs are timeless. Hero, for instance. Yeah, Hero is a classic. It's a classic that even young school kids still sing at school, at like a what do you call it? A song competition, or an assembly, a school assembly, or whatever you want to call those things. You know, the kids still sing those songs because they're like classic standard songs that people sing. Hero is one of them. So definitely standards. Yeah, it does have a different message to it now, Diza. It really does. Jonathan said, yeah, I don't know who that is. I told you. See, Jonathan, he doesn't know who Barbra Streisand is. You know, and that's not surprising from a 16-year-old. I don't expect a 16-year-old to know who that is. Do you understand what I mean? Jonathan said, who? Diza said, yeah, that's true, Ruben. Yeah, you know what I mean. We respect the elders, but they're not popular anymore. But look at Mariah. She's the only one that's still popular. She's got it. She's just got it. Jonathan said, I actually knew who Mariah was before Celine. There you go. There you go. I told you, man. I know what I'm talking about. And then we had Brandy perform, guys. We had Brandy perform. Now, we've had some mixed reviews about Brandy. Some people feel like the performance was a little bit dark, a little bit demonic, some people would say. I personally didn't get to enjoy it too much. I was too busy talking on the Instagram live. You know how I do. But I was watching and listening subliminally. That's not how you say the word, but you know what I mean. I was listening while we were on Instagram live, and she performed Borderline, which is a popular song that she has come out with recently. Also, Almost Doesn't Count, No Tomorrow, Part 2 with Ty Dolla $ign. And that was Ty Dolla $ign on the stage with her. Amazing vocalist. She's an amazing vocalist. Yeah, she really is. And you know, iconic from the 90s. But yeah, I do feel like there's a slight change with her. There's something I can't quite put my finger on with her that just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. There's something. I can't put my finger on it, but I absolutely respect her as a singer anyway. I will say that. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with her, to be honest, but yeah. Shout out to Brandy. Diza said Celine is a pop singer, Jonathan. Yeah, I guess you could say pop. I knew who Mariah was before Celine. I love All I Live For on the rarities. Her buttery tone. I wish I had it. Yeah, gotta love that buttery tone. Jonathan said, yeah, Diza, I know who Celine was. I just didn't know who Barbara was. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I love the young kids, man. I love the young kids. I really do. So yeah, shout out to Brandy, guys. I don't know what you guys thought about Brandy, but let me know in the chat. Then we had John Legend. Now that John Legend performance, sad, very sad, because unfortunately they have lost their child, and I felt that in his performance when he was crying while he was performing. I felt it, no cap, I felt it, and it was sad. It was a sad moment, but very touching at the same time. So all our condolences go to John Legend and his family, Chrissy, Tegan. Awards, please. Awards. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. Anyway, Bad Bunny, Ivy Queen, and Nessie performed Yo Perreo Sola. Yo Perreo Sola. I don't know what that means, but they performed that, and you know, that was lit. We didn't know what was going on with the people that were on stage. We were kind of confused yesterday, guys. We were like, what's going on? Who are these people? My dad said, is Bad Bunny a female or a male? He couldn't tell. He didn't know what was going on, but interesting performance. Vibey for sure. For sure. And then we came to, in my opinion, the greatest performance of the night. The one and only Doja Cat. And she performed Juicy, Say So, and Like That. And fire, just off rip. Super hard performance. She went so strong on that performance, and it was just lit. And what about bro? Text him. Sorry guys, just talking to somebody. Text him. So Doja. You feel me? Cold, super cold. She really brought that superstar power to the stage, and I was surprised. I mean, I know she's popping in these streets, but to see her become a star on stage, it was a moment. And I'm like, wow, she's really here to stay. And she has carved out kind of like a Betty Boop type, Marilyn Monroe type, even Alien vibe type lane that she is now in. Obviously, when I say alien, I'm talking about the MTV award performance, how she kind of looked like an alien mermaid or whatever it was. And it's like she's got this lane she's in. It's kind of creepy and freaky, but weird, but good. You know, I don't know how you would explain her aesthetic, Jonathan. But I just love it. I love her performance, and I wanted to react to it, but I think I'm just gonna have to talk about it now and then go back and watch the performance myself. What did you guys think about her performance? Doja Cat, Juicy, Say So, and Like That. Diza said, well, to be honest, like I said earlier in the chat, I felt darkness and she looked demonic. I am sorry I say that, but if it was a shock, my eyes are open and I am awake. I know how some artists work. Well, so do I, Diza. Trust me, I know. If you know, you know, and I do know. But yeah, thank you for your opinion, because people need to hear the truth. They really do. Jonathan said, I liked her VMAs performance better. Did you? I mean, it was definitely a vibe. Her MTV VMAs performance was definitely a vibe. I loved it. I loved it. Some of my family members did not like the outfit, but they loved the performance, and I love the performance. I love both of the performances. I can't wait to watch them again. No cap. Diza said, what do you think of Brandy Jonathan? Oh yeah, what do you think of Brandy Jonathan? You heard her performing yesterday. She had the kind of like 3 ponytails. Were they ponytails? I don't know what you call those. Hairstyles. Then we had Garth Brooks, and he got the Icon Award, and he did a medley of songs. I'm not going to say all of his songs, because number 1, I don't know them, and number 2, there's too many. But I do know that he's a country singer. I know that he was really popular in the 90s, like super popular, and that's about it. That's about all I know about him. Congratulations to him for winning the Icon Award, and that's about it. That's all I can say. Diva said, I loved Brandy's tone too. It's also buttery, but these days she seems to have that smoker's tone now. Not the smoker's tone. Well, a lot of people do smoke marijuana these days. Not saying she does, but I'm just saying. People smoke a lot. It's a thing. Which I know you know that. I know you know. I'm just saying. I like to just say things sometimes. But yeah, Garth Brooks is not really popular in my country, so I don't really know much about him. No shade, but I'm sure he was massive in your country, guys. I'm sure. Diza said, alright, Diva. Jonathan said, Brandy was great. I really liked the performance. Better than others, in my opinion. Yeah, she did bring a new type of energy. It was a new type of energy. I don't know what to think of the energy, but it was a new type of something. And like I say, vocally, she's amazing. Vocally, amazing. And iconic from the 90s. Shout out to The Boy Is Mine, Monica and Brandy. That song was heat. Heat. Straight hate. Diza said Garth Brooks was fine, but I don't know him. Yeah, I don't know him at all, to be honest. I just know his name. That's about it. And that he's a country star and from the 90s. Diva said marijuana, laugh out loud. Yeah, I better not say that. I might get yellow marked. Don't listen to that word I said, YouTube. Okay, I didn't mean it. Don't yellow mark me, please. Diza said he is famous in the USA. Oh, I know. But I don't know anything about him. I just know that he's famous over there. Diza said Brandy is a mezzo-soprano vocalist. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did know that, actually, with a dramatic tone in her voice. Yeah, very, very velvety and just soulful, and very soulful. Yeah, very mezzo. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. Jonathan said, I don't know who Garth Brooks is. I just heard of him because of yesterday. Yeah, and I love the honesty, Jonathan. I love the honesty. You know, if there's one thing about me that I love the honesty of you guys. That's what I love. Okay. Now, let's get into St. John was the next performer. I've heard his name before, but I never really had looked into him, and he did Roses. I believe that was actually a hit song. I just never got into the guy. But shout out to my guy, St. John. Pretty solid performance. We were just confused. We didn't know who he was. Really. Now, Demi Lovato. Now, when Demi Lovato's performance came on, I was not really paying attention because I was in shock about what had just happened with the Special Achievement Award, which we'll get into that. But she sang a song called Commander-in-Chief, and obviously that's to do with President Trump, which we're not going to talk about. Shh. But I need to go back and listen to that performance because I don't really even know what she was saying in the song. I'm sure it probably wasn't anything positive. But yeah, one thing I will say about Demi Lovato is that she has come a long way. She's very iconic from the time that I was growing up because she was Disney Channel. She was Sunny with a Chance. She was Camp Rock 2. She's very around my time of growing up. I believe we're around the same age. Let me check her. Actually, no, I don't know. I take that back. I don't know what age she is. Anyway, regardless of age, we discount numbers anyway, so. But she's around my time period of growing up, and you know, she has definitely worked on her voice, and I can hear it in her voice. She is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And I was really surprised when I heard a song from her recently, and I was like, she is performing live, and she is really giving it to the kids, and shout out to Demi. Then we had BTS perform Dynamite, and obviously I love that song. I'm not really into K-pop, but recently I have been getting into K-pop. Do you guys like K-pop? But they performed Dynamite. Now this was also when I was not really paying attention because of just what had happened earlier, but I did sing along, just in a fun type of way. I kind of knew the chorus, so I was like, oh well, let's just sing along, you know. And shout out to BTS. I will be doing more of them on my channel. I've had a lot of people asking for them, so we got to do it. And I do like them now. I do. I just never really listened to them beforehand, but now I like them. And then In Vogue, or On Vogue, however you say their name, they sung their iconic song Free Your Mind, which I think was from the 80s or early 90s. Not sure what period, but we were discussing how old they were in the live stream on my Instagram live yesterday. And everybody was saying maybe they are around 60 years old. Excuse me, but I wasn't sure. But they had a powerful performance at the end, and they did an amazing job. Post Malone was also great. He had a light within him. Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about him, like, personally. I know him as a artist, but I don't know, like, his background or anything like that. But I don't know, there is something about Post Malone. He's pretty cool. Pretty dope. Diza said, Demi Lovato, wow, she has some powerful voice. Yeah, she does have a powerful voice. She does. Jonathan said, I haven't heard her song Commander-in-Chief. Yeah, we were too busy talking on the live yesterday, guys. We didn't really listen to her sing that much. We were kind of just in shock about the awards. Diza said, BTS is great. K-pop is fun. Yeah, I think that's the thing that I like about it, Diza, is that it is fun. It's fun. It brings fun to me. Diva said, In Vogue, as in On Vogue. Yeah, I had so many people saying different ways of saying it, so yeah. No, they're my age. Oh, okay. Yeah, we had no idea. Alright guys, let's get into the what went wrong. What went wrong last night? Let's look into it. Okay, so Post Malone won Top Artist last night. I'm okay with that. That was okay. You know, that was fine. That wasn't anything wrong. That was fine. And then top new artist went to Billie Eilish. Okay, I can understand that. Now, what went wrong, guys? The Billboard Chart Achievement Award was just the upset of the century. Maybe not the century, but the decade. The Billboard Chart Achievement, it was obviously the nominees were Harry Styles, Mariah Carey, Luke Combs, Lil Nas X, and Taylor Swift. Now, we talked about this in the Billboard Music Awards live stream leading up to the Billboard Awards. Leading up to it, we thought, okay, obviously, it's going to be between Mariah Carey, Lambs, and the Taylor Swift Swifties, or Swifters, or whatever their names are. Wrong. Completely wrong, guys. Out of the blue came Harry Styles for the win, and nobody saw it coming. I definitely didn't. I don't believe any of you guys saw it coming. But someone commented on my live stream and they said, Ruben, it's the power of the Directioners, which is obviously the fandom of the One Direction fans, who have obviously followed Harry Styles now into his career. And I was thinking, yeah, that's true. I didn't really think of that. But at the same time, I never thought that he would have the power behind him. The fandom, I mean. The fandom power to push him above, let alone Mariah Carey, but Taylor Swift as well. Wow. I was blown away. And he won the Billboard Achievement Award. Now, a lot of people are saying, don't worry about it. It doesn't really mean much. Mariah still got the Icon Award last year. That's true, and that's true. But, I mean, come on. Billboard Chart Achievement, obviously it deserved to go to Mariah Carey. And then if Mariah didn't win, obviously we thought it would go to Taylor Swift. But to have Harry Styles come out of nowhere and just beat both of them, that was just insane. Nobody saw that coming in. I think that was the upset of the night, and that's kind of... We were on such a good vibe. We were on such a good vibe last night watching the show, and then that just really dropped the moment. So from there, it was not easy to watch the show after that, but we got through it. But yeah, I just can't believe that it went to Harry Styles. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Harry Styles. I think he's talented. I like his album. I think he's doing really great things. But do I believe he deserved the award over Mariah Carey? Hell no. Hell no. But it is what it is. It happened. There's nothing we can do about it. We just have to move on swiftly. You know, congratulations to him. Take the award. At the end of the day, Mariah still won last year, and that was an even bigger award, so that's better. And we're just going to look forward to the Christmas collaboration. And just to the new album next year and the movie. You know, we're just going to move forward. Still a legend. Still a ledge, you know. Nothing can take that away. Also, we were very disappointed for Ariana Grande. Dad and I as well. Obviously for Jonathan too. Ariana Grande was nominated, I believe, in 3 categories, I think. And unfortunately, top female artist went to Billie Eilish and not Ariana Grande. I had a feeling that would happen though, Jonathan. I have to be honest. I had a feeling. But we were really hoping Ariana would get it. But unfortunately, it went to Billie Eilish. But congrats to Billie. But yeah, Ariana Grande was snubbed in that category. Top male artist was Post Malone. Now for the top group, it went to Jonas Brothers, guys. Jonas Brothers. Now that was surprising. Was that surprising? Then again, maybe not that surprising. Because it's very pop, you know, pop radio. So yeah, pop group, best group. What else? Top streaming went to Post Malone. He's had the strongest streaming. I kind of thought that would be the case. What else? Top social artist. Now, we were hoping Ariana would get that, but she was snubbed. It went to BTS. But then again, BTS do have a big fandom behind them as well. So she missed out on that one as well. Was she also nominated? Was she nominated in any other category, Jonathan? Or was it just 2 categories? I think it may have been 2. Yo, let's not get copyrighted right now. Wow, so top R&B female did go to Summer Walker. Remember we were talking about saying that Lizzo might get it, but it actually went to Summer Walker. Congrats, Summer Walker, she deserved that. I think when it comes to R&B, I think that was actually an R&B record, so she did that. And remember top touring artists, guys, we were talking about we didn't know who would get that, and it went to Pink. I had a feeling it would go to Pink, guys. It went to Pink. So she got top touring, because she does put on a good tour. Unfortunately, my guy Breezy missed out for top R&B artist, but surprisingly, it went to Khalid. We thought most likely the Weeknd, but it went to Khalid. So the power of Khalid. I feel like he has a strong radio presence, and he also got top R&B male artist as well over Chris Brown and The Weeknd. Interesting, eh? Really interesting that he's great, but to be over The Weeknd and Chris Brown, it's like, wow, he's must be really doing something right. I mean, I know he's popular, I know that. Okay, let me see. What else? So, you know, the Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande situation was basically what went wrong, and that's what went wrong. It just didn't turn out how everybody thought it would, and yeah, we don't really even know what went wrong. It's just the fact that Harry Styles in the Mariah Carey category just had the fandom behind him, and it just, even though the Lambs voted like crazy, and the Arianators and the Barbs, it just wasn't enough, which is just mind-blowing. You know, it's mind-blowing that wasn't enough. But the only thing I didn't like is that Harry Styles did not show up for the award. I don't know why. Maybe he didn't think he was gonna win. Maybe that's why he didn't show up. I have no idea, but that was one thing I thought was a bit like, maybe you could have been there, you know, especially if you were winning against, you know, a superstar like Mariah Carey, and then also a star like Taylor Swift, you know. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna read your comments in a sec, guys. Hold on. Top rap artist went to Post Malone, no surprises there. Luke Combs got top country artist. Dan and Shay got the top country group. Christian artist went to Lauren Daigle. Fair enough. Kanye West, he did get top gospel artist, guys. He's considered gospel. He got top gospel artist. Top album, top Billboard 200 album went to Billie Eilish, When We All Fall Asleep. Where do we go? Well, you either go two places. I'm just saying. And unfortunately, Ariana missed out with that for Thank You Next. I'm so sorry, Jonathan. We were pretty upset yesterday, guys, but we got over it. We have to move on. But yeah, that was what went wrong in those categories. But yeah, those are pretty much the categories, guys. So yeah, I mean, Billie Eilish won big. Post Malone won many awards. I guess the Taylor Swifters or Swifties would have been really surprised as well. The Arianators were freaking out. The Lambs were freaking out. Everybody was upset, but this is the aftermath. This is what happened. Doja Cat had an amazing breakthrough performance, and you know, there was just so much going on at the end of the day, and it was a pretty lit show. And we had my YouTube friends, the twins' new trend. They were featuring on the show last night. They are YouTubers who have actually inspired myself and my dad and do first time reactions, and we do that as well, and shout out to them. They were on the show as well, and yeah, it was just overall a good show, pretty good, even though there was no audience and there was no a red carpet, really. I think they did take some red carpet photos after the show, you know, like backstage, just them and the artist and the cameraman, but not really anybody else around, you know, like what do you call it, the public. So overall, pretty decent show. Some moments were good, some were a bit flat, but overall pretty good show, pretty good. All things considered for the, you know, pandemic. But yeah, I would say Doja was my favorite performance last night, and we had a good time watching the show on Instagram Live. But the only thing for me is that the disappointment of the snubs for Ariana and Mariah, which is just crazy. The snubs are just continuing on, and I don't know what that means, but we just got to carry on. You know, the thing about Ariana and Mariah is that they'll just keep going, you know, they'll keep going, keep putting out great content, music. Jonathan told me that Ariana is releasing the new album this month, I believe, so I will try and do a live reaction to that. I'm excited to see what she's going to bring to the table for this new sound of this new album, new era. You feel me? You feel me? And then also Mariah's new album next year. And just, there's so many things going on, and it's an exciting time. But the Billboard Music Awards 2020 were a vibe. I will say that, a vibe. Thank you for the donation, Diza, earlier. I forgot to say thank you. Thank you for that. We've been on here for almost 2 hours, guys. I'm going to read your comments, and then we're going to wrap up. But I know we started on a tangent. We always end up talking about other things at the beginning, but it happens. It happens. But Reubellion gang, I love you guys, okay? And this is just how we talk. So we're going to wrap it up at 2 hours, and I appreciate you guys for being here. Let me read your comments before I go. But yeah, thank you for sharing your thoughts on the Billboard Music Awards as well. I do appreciate it, guys, because I like hearing from you, each and every single one of you. And I've got to go vote. I've got to go vote for the Prime Minister of my country. No cap. Alright, let me read your comments, and then I'll say goodbye to you guys. Reubellion gang. Gang, gang, gang. Let me scroll back up. The on Vogue or in Vogue girls are between 44 and 60. Yeah, I thought they were around about 60. Diza said, what went wrong was they snubbed Mariah, Ariana, and Taylor. Well, I don't know if I would say Taylor Swift was snubbed, but definitely Ariana and Mariah Carey were snubbed, if you know what I mean. Diza said, Harry Styles shouldn't have won. I don't want to say that, even though obviously I wanted Mariah Carey to win, but I'm not gonna, you know, take away from Harry, you know. I guess it just happened. I don't know if he deserved it, but he won, so it is what it is, you know what I mean? But, you know, at the same time, I do agree with you, Daza. Obviously, Mariah should have won, but that's life, right? Jonathan said, that's so true, Daza. Diva said, I don't know why Harry got it, but you know what? I know Mariah would had genuinely congratulated him, as she would had wanted him to let him shine. Yeah, and that's the thing about Mariah, Diza, Diva, Jonathan, everybody else. Mariah is happy for other people when they win, you know? And so am I, you know? I'm happy for Harry Styles that he won. I was disappointed for Mariah, but I was happy in a way that Harry Styles won, because that's his moment, you know? That's something for him, and we have to look at it like that. So you're right, Diva. Mariah would have congratulated him, so we have to congratulate him as well, because it's the right thing to do, you know. Diza said, I agree. Jonathan said, yeah, this was horrible, but hey, congrats to Billy. Yeah, I know Ariana is happy for her. They are good friends. Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, they support each other. They're friends, so shout out to Billie Eilish. Shout out to her. They are friends. Diza said, I had a bad feeling about Billy. I'm not much of a fan of hers because she sings about Lucifer. I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We all have our different ideas and opinions about artists, and you're allowed to have your own opinions. Don't ever let anybody take your opinion away from you. You know, nobody will take my opinion away from me, so I respect your opinion, Dyson. I haven't heard anything by Summer Walker. Oh, you should. You definitely should. She's lit. She's lit. I can send you some music, Dyson. Yeah, I'll message you. I'll message you, and I'll give you a little bit of information. Dyson said Pink is dope. Great voice. Yeah, she's tough. She's tough. She's super cold. Pink is cold because she brings a show. She'll bring a show to you. She gives you a show. That's why she's so cold. She'll never have you bored. She'll give you a show. So shout out to Pink. Great vocalist too. Jonathan said, yes, Khalid, his song Talk was everywhere on the radio. Yeah, I remember it was on the radio here too. And yeah, that's why I know he's big. And like even my nephew, you know, he loves Khalid. So I'm not surprised. Jonathan said, I like Better by Khalid. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Diza said, yeah, Khalid is good. Yeah, he's good. He is good. I never said he wasn't. One sec. Just finishing up. Alright, give me a second here, guys. Let me read your comments before we go. Yeah, snubbing is sad. It is a sad thing, but it happens. It happens from time to time. Jonathan said, yeah, Ariana Grande 6 is coming this month, yo. Yes, he's excited. He was telling everybody at work, and they were like, okay, Jonathan, okay. We feel you. Jonathan said, I know, right? I'm so surprised that Teenage Dream doesn't have a Grammy. Are you for real? Are you for real right now? I would have thought it would have a Grammy. Or Born This Way by Lady Gaga. Wow. And also Daydream, and Thank You Next. We don't stand the scammies. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Daydream, Thank You Next, it's like, they at least deserved one Grammy. Like, what the frick? Honestly. Especially Daydream. I mean, come on, Daydream was the first one to do it, and nothing? Crazy. Anyway, we won't get into that conversation. But yeah, scammy. Mikey said, good morning, Lamely. Just woke up. Thank you, Mikey. Unfortunately, we're about to leave, buddy. But thank you for coming, my guy. Thank you for coming, my guy. Just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for my reactions with my dad coming back to my channel very soon. Jonathan said, hey, Mikey, welcome. Dyser said, hey. Congrats to Harry Styles. Yeah, congrats. We have to give him his congratulations. That's all we can do. Diva said, Billy is quite obscure sounding, as Mariah would put it. Would she put it like that? I wonder if Mariah even knows who Billie Eilish is. Surely she does. Probably because of the kids, right? Her kids. They're like, how old are they now? Like 11 years old or something like that. And you know, they're on TikTok and things like that, so I'm sure she probably knows who Billie is. If not, you know, she probably would have been exposed to Billie in some way, shape or form. She now definitely knows who Ariana is, that's for sure. They're now working together, so, you know, there's no cap about that. Diaz said, maybe I am open to saying what I think about some artists. Yeah, you are open, and that's okay. That is okay with me. Well, guys, thank you so much for spending time and telling me your thoughts. I appreciate it. They're 9 years old, okay. I knew they were like around 9, 10, 11. But I have to go now, I have to go vote. But that was my reaction, my review, my thoughts on the 2020 Billboard Music Awards. We're allowed to have our own opinions, okay, guys? So you may not agree with what I said today. You may not agree with what I said today, but it's my opinion, and you guys can have your opinion. And at the end of the day, we talked. It was a vibe. Reubellion gang, 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 gang. Can I get hashtag Reubellion gang in the chat? I just want to thank everybody for coming today. I'm going to say your names so that you realize how much I appreciate you guys. Hashtag Reubellion gang in the chat. Let's go. Reubellion gang. Yeah, so crazy, Jonathan, about Teenage Dream. Very crazy. But yeah, hashtag Reubellion gang in the chat, guys. Hashtag road to 9k. 9k, guys. We're getting there. We're almost at 9,000 subscribers. It's only going to be 100 and something left to go. And then from there, only 1,000 subs, and then we'll finally be at 10,000 subscribers. Amen. Say, man, I'm excited for that. And the merch, the Reubellion gang merch, will drop then. It will finally be available on my channel under every video via Teespring website. I'm excited. And we're growing fast. The channel is growing fast. So thank you. Thank you guys so much. Lamely, Arianators, Reubellion gang. Unite. Not to sound corny. Not to sound like a simp. Not to sound cheesy. But it is what it is. Hey, hashtag Reubellion gang. Hey, going up. Let me read your comments before I go, guys. Diva said, thank you so much, Ruben. I enjoy your day. You too. And can't wait for another live. This weekend, hopefully. God bless you. God bless you too. I can't promise that, but maybe another live this week. If not, it will be next week. Hashtag have a good voting, Ruben. I'll try to, Diza. Hashtag Reubellion gang. Thank you, Diza. Hashtag Reubellion gang. Thank you, Jonathan. Mikey. Hashtag Reubellion gang. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, brother. Diza, God bless you guys. God bless you. Hashtag road to 9k. Hashtag road to 9k. Thanks, Diza. You too. Lamely, it is what it is. True, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys very soon on my channel. Stay notified. Stay subscribed. Turn on your post notification bell, or my post notification bell. Subscribe if you haven't already. You won't regret it. You guys know. Follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't followed me on there before. My Instagram is right there on the screen. Ruben_Wills. Follow me now. I will follow you back. And that's it. I'll see you on Instagram. If not, I'll see you on another live, or I'll see you on my videos on my channel, or my reactions with Dad. Don't forget, I will be ranking Chris Brown's albums from worst to best. I've already done Rihanna in episode 1. Check that out on my channel if you have not seen it. And check out me talking about the book, Mariah's memoir, on the Oprah interview. I did that podcast, and Dad was a guest on my podcast. And now the third podcast, like I just said, will be Chris Brown ranking his albums. Mariah's albums to be ranked will be on the way, and Ariana Grande's after I've listened to Sweetener, and the new album on the way. So I've got a lot of work to do, but you know me. I work hard. Okay? Alright, guys. That's me. Time to go. Thank you so much. And to everybody watching this on the replay, I know it's a long time. It's a long video to watch, or live stream, but watch it. I have ads on it. Help me out. I need all the finances I can get to keep this channel going. By the way, if you guys would like to donate to my PayPal is paypal.me/RubenWills. My PayPal is paypal.me/Ruben Wills. All donations are welcome and much needed. So thank you. That's it. Let me read your comments. Good night. Good night. Nice meeting you all, Emily. Nice meeting you also. Yes, Ariana. I also have to listen to Charm Bracelet. You do, Jonathan. Yes, when you can, man. When you can. I guess you listen to it on Spotify, do you? Do that. Do that. Let us know. Let me know when you have, and then we can talk about it next time. Charm Bracelet is a good album. Yeah, I have a feeling Jonathan's gonna like it. I think so. Good night, y'all. Good night, guys. Good night, good night, good night. Until next time. I love you guys. Stay fly. Stay flee. And remember, stay humble. Peace. Peace. Bye, guys.